So first things first, we got to set up your Google Business Profile and we have to set it up right. So your Google Business Profile is a free Google service and it's basically like a storefront. And we're going to go over if you go to your service, if you go to provide your service, or if people come to you for you to provide a service or sell them a product. And then we'll also go over this common myth that a lot of people talk about and that you're not allowed to have multiple Google Business profiles. So part one, you need to set up a Google Business Profile. It's free. Now, I've heard agencies tell businesses that they shouldn't or can't have a Google Business Profile, and I'm not really sure like why someone would tell you that. So, if anyone tells you this, my opinion is that you need to fire them because they're lying to you. Um, the Google Business Profile is free. You can get it set up. It's a pretty simple process to get it verified on Google. And later, I'll show you why you may even want a second Google Business Profile. So now, when we go to set up the Google Business Profile, what we need to ask is, do people come to us or do we go to people? And what I mean by that, as in like listing of an example of you have a laundromat, right? A laundromat, people come to me for me to provide my service of my washing machines so that they can wash their laundry. Now, on the reverse side, we have a flooring contractor, right? So I go to people's homes and I provide my service. I go in, I install a new floor, and then that's that. Now, when you go to set up your Google Business Profile, if you're doing it out of, let's say, your apartment or your home, you're going to want to set it up as a service area. But if you are doing it out of, if you're doing it out of a commercial location, you're going to want to set a physical address, like for that laundromat. Physical location addresses that have been verified. So when I say physical addresses, I mean like a commercial location. Like that laundromat has a commercial location. When you get those actual locations verified so that it shows the address in the profile, that in and of itself is a ranking factor and will help boost you. So if you're a flooring contractor and you have a showroom, you want to make sure that your Google Business Profile is showing that address. Even if you don't expect, even if you don't expect or no one will ever come to your showroom, like let's say you have like a little commercial garage, almost like a storage unit, and you don't ever think people will come and visit you. Let's say that you kind of use it as like a you're just storing all your additional flooring, all your tools, still verify that address. And the trick that nobody will tell you, and I don't understand why, is that you can have multiple Google Business Profiles. Some people think that you can only have one. You can have as many as you want. Now be reasonable. Don't just spam, right? Be a decent person. And a big reason why you want multiple Google Business Profiles is that not only can you rank around the radius of the profile, so when you think of a location, basically think that around it, you have a 4 to 5 mile radius. So around that Google Business Profile, you have that radius and you can rank inside of there. You'll start to drop off towards the 4 to the 5th mile, depending on like your competition or how many other service providers you have near you, right? So what can happen is so you start dropping off around that 4 to 5 mile radius. Then what you want to do is have a second Google Business Profile where that 4 to 5 mile radius will slightly overlap that original profile. So what can happen is, and if you get this done, you're literally just printing cash, is when someone goes to search for a term or a service where Google Business Profiles show up, sometimes they don't depending on the service, but if they show up, the first three listings could be both of your listings. And so if we think about that, they only have, let's say someone's not really paying attention and seeing that business profile is from the same business, you're still going to get like over, I think it's over like 60% of the clicks. I think the first position gets 36%, and then the second position gets 24% of all clicks. And then the third, it drops down, and the fourth, fifth, sixth, it just keeps dropping down, 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 down. So by having those two profiles, not only when someone searches in between your two profiles, can you take up 60% of the results of those three Google business profiles, but not only that, you have two. I think a good way to think about this is to think of it as like a billboard. You basically have two billboards at all times for when people search around those each individually that will rank for you. So, just a quick recap. So get the free profile. There's no excuses. It's free. If someone tells you not to get it, fire them. Now, for flooring, you're gonna want to do a service area plus a verified address. Next, if you use a showroom as your address. Just verify it if you have one. Then you're gonna also want to get multiple locations, and you're gonna want to have your multiple Google Business Profile locations separated at a 4 to 5 mile radius from each other so that they slightly overlap.